Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders and GMS that rule well. Peace, love, and salutation to all the brothers out there pushing His word of sincerity and the truth. Shalom to all the brothers and children out there keeping His word of sincerity and the truth. Alright, just wanted to go into a quick lesson. Just kind of going into the spirit. Just thinking this morning, again, how many sorrows, as the scriptures say, through much tribulation must we enter into the kingdom. You know, it kind of backing off of the video or lesson that we did last night. Just going into that wisdom and knowing how to apply it to your situation and understanding the outcome. You know, because what the elect have to go through in order to get to the kingdom is not a favorable road. You know, it's not anything favorable for just the average person, and you have to be built a certain way. You have to have a certain mindset in order to really endure all the troubles that come to you in order to get to the goal that you want. You know? This is Acts chapter 14 and 22. It says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorted them to continue in the faith, which I'm pulling it up because I get the NLT too. It says, continue in the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom. Oh, yeah, how about Shem Yahweh Shai? Right, through much tribulation, much sorrows. There's many things that we will go through in this world, you know, go through in our walk, in our daily lives, having to endure. It's all a part of making your body a living sacrifice, you know. And two, you know, anything worth fighting for, you're going to have to go through things. Anything worth obtaining, you're going to have to go through things. So, even with this truth, in order to receive the blessings, in order to receive the gift, you know, what Yahweh Shai has planned for us, like I said, we through much tribulation, many sorrows in this world, because you're not going to win, you know. In this world, we're not set up to win. We're not destined to win on this side, you know. We're not the ones at the top, you know. We're not the main figure in this kingdom. In the kingdom of heaven, when Yahweh Shai established His kingdom, the nation of Israel is going to be the main factor, the main people, you know. And even more so, the leaders, they're going to be the main factor in the world to come, you know. And see, right now you got the elite, Esau, Edom. They're the main factor in their kingdom, you know. They're the main ones calling the shots, making all the rules, and ultimately the world follows after them. And you know, no one else really has a say so. But in the kingdom of heaven, you know, we're gonna be the ones calling everything, making all the rules and regulations, and ultimately we're gonna be the one leading the earth in the way that it should go. But in order to get to all of that, in order to get to that position, it says we have to go through much tribulation in this kingdom, and this is a wicked empire. It's totally against the vibration that we coming with. We coming in the vibration of Yahweh Shai, you know. And this kingdom is totally against that. So that's a part of this. That's why Yahweh Shai caused so much hell, you know. And He handled it perfectly. He handled every situation perfectly, but He still had to go through tribulation too. And we are not greater than our master. This is the verse, Acts 14 and 22 in the NLT. Talaki, verse 23, 22. It says, I probably got to start at 21. It says, after preaching the good news, Derbe and making many disciples, Paul and Barnabas returned to Lystra, Iconium, and Antioch of Pisidia, where they strengthened the believers. They encouraged them to continue in the faith, reminding them that we must suffer many hardships to enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And I look up that word hardship too. It says hardship is difficult to endure, suffering, deprivation. Right, so it's a lot of things we are deprived of in this kingdom, a lot of things that we have to sacrifice in order to get to what we want. You know, that's why Yahweh reminded Paul, or he told his disciples that, you know, those of y'all who have made the sacrifice, who have given up things in this kingdom, which whatever you have lost, I'm going to give it back to you 100-fold. And you're going to inherit everlasting life, so you're going to be able to enjoy it forever. You know, you're going to be able to enjoy it forever in a righteous way, you know, in a righteous, in the way it was meant to be enjoyed. You know, we're going to be able to enjoy the earth and all the fruits and the benefits of it, you know, inheriting the earth, you know, because this is what we're coming into an inheritance, inheriting the earth. And inheriting the earth come with perks. So we're going to be able to inherit and enjoy all the perks that Yahweh Shai has to offer, and all of it's going to be in righteousness. But to get to that, you have to endure suffering. You know, we have to be deprived, because right now, in order to even get to that and maintain it, we have to understand, we have to learn and understand, you know, we have to learn about it. We have to learn how to maintain it. The true purpose of things, you know, the true purpose of why Yahweh Shai created certain things and what they do for the earth to benefit forward in life. Because Yahweh Shai, he's pro-life, you know, he is pro-life. And anyone that has the mindset of the Lord, that follow his the commandments, you know, follow laws, statutes, and commandments, keeping the doctrine of Yahweh Shai, you are pro-life too. It says a condition that is difficult to endure, suffering, deprivation, oppression. And this is what we're going through right now. You know, those that believe, we're going through this because you know, and what makes us stand out from the rest of the nation, because the rest of the nation going through the same thing, deprivation, suffering, and oppression. But what makes us different is we have something to fight for. You know, we understand the end goal. We have this truth. We have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So now we have an objective. Whereas the rest of the nation, they just trying to make it. They trying to make it to the top in this society. We don't even want to go to the top in this society. We want to take this society down. It says a life of hardships, right? And when we came into this truth, we came into a life of hardships. You know, when you woke up to this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you woke up to a life of hardships. That's why the scriptures say, if thou comes to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Because you're coming into a life of hardships to ultimately work towards a goal. It says, an instance or cause of this, something hard to bear. That's why Yahweh Shai also talked in Matthew 25, but he that endure to the end, the same shall be saved. You know, Jeremiah 30:7. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. That he is again, he that endured to the end, the same shall be saved. So it says something hard to bear, but you have to endure. It says as a deprivation, and we have been deprived of so much. You know, we've been deprived of our heritage, our identity, who we are, our way of life, because everything about us is geared towards our way of life. It's geared towards life. You know, even when you go into our genetic makeup and everything, that's why we have the dietary law. You know, that's why the Lord said, "I'll punish you for your iniquities," because we were custom designed to be righteous. You know, of course, we're in this flesh, so we're gonna go off. We're gonna go off in this flesh. But we were customly designed to be the righteous nation. You know, but we're deprived of all of our, of our heritage. You know, of our way of life, and then too, you know, we're deprived of the things. You know, we're deprived of the things that makes us us. But we're also deprived of the things that we actually like. You know, for a man, it'll be women. You know, in this world, you have to be deprived of women. But even more so in this truth, the Lord might deprive you of women so you can focus on your goal, focus on what He's actually trying to do. You know, and then on top of that, the women that you have options. You know, you might even start to turn away from them yourself, because the options that you have is so low quality that you would rather not even deal with them. You know, you would rather not deal with them. So like, and wait for the kingdom. You're being deprived. You know, we're deprived of a lot of times just having an abundance of things. You know, being able to start a righteous legacy, and start a righteous legacy. You know, through children and everything, and have generations of a righteous legacy. Like, we're deprived of the things that we truly want right now, but it's all for a righteous cause. It's all because we're fighting towards something. It says lack of comfort. That's another thing. We're not comfortable here. You know, it's always something new, some next wickedness that outdid the last. You know, next generation is more wicked and worse than the previous generation. Esau Edom got another wicked invention that he's pushing on the masses, and especially Jake, and it's all meant to destroy our people. You know, we're never comfortable here. Then you got to worry about your own people, because now they under the enchantment. They under the mind. Their mind is not geared towards life. They're not pro-life. You know, they're pro-death. You know, so we're not comfortable as a nation here. You know, and even more so being in this truth, we're not comfortable. You know, going through your afflictions, because a lot of the things that I'm saying, it might not affect you directly, but it might affect your family members. It might affect your children. You know, your children might get caught up in if you know you have seed, they might get caught up in what's going on, all the different oppression, adversities that's out here for our people. It says, or constant toil or danger. You know, and we make our bodies a living sacrifice. We're constantly putting ourselves on the line. You know, and Yahweh Shai, He's here. They're here to protect us, take care of us. You know, keep us safe. But we're still in this world. You know, that's why Yahweh Shai said He prayed not that the Lord take us out of the world, but that He protect us from the evil. You know, because it's always constant toil or danger. It says they faced bravely the many hardships of frontier life. That's wow, Con. It said they faced bravely, and this is going directly into the men of the Lord. You know, the elect, they faced bravely the many hardships of frontier of life. That's gonna be a part of your story in the kingdom of heaven, that you faced many hardships of the frontier of life. Let me get that word frontier. I know what it means, but it's I thought I was gonna get another definition. Oh yeah, come on, frontier. I didn't even know I was gonna say this. The third definition, it says the extreme limit of understanding or achievement in a particular area, the success of science in extending the frontiers of knowledge. Right, come on, the extreme limit of understanding or achievement in a particular area. Right. So this is what the men of the Lord, this is what the elect have to go through. You know, like it said, to enter into the kingdom. And this is the battle that they constantly having to face. You know, many hardships, much tribulation in order to enter into the kingdom of heaven. But Lord will, that was edifying. Gotta run in here and go and get this portion of the day over with, where I act like I'm actually anything but what I actually am. an Israelite. But Lord will, this was an edifying lesson. I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Bashim, Abashah, Bashim, Rakakadash, the double honest apostles, elders of GMS that rule well. Shalom.